Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Completely Irresponsible, man. We are back at it. Amro is gone again. I don't know, man. He is ducking the smoke from Loco. He's ducking the smoke.
Like, yo, this guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah. But yeah, we got a special guest in the building. Model, handsome nigga. I feel a little upset. I'm usually the handsome nigga on the pod.
Nah, when I came here.
Nah, because my braids, I was like, all right, I got to get my braids like right.
That's how I
make
felt.
sure.
Like,
yeah,
brush
but
real quick.
yeah, I had to like feel a little good, man. But we got Giovanni in the building. Did I say your name right? Just making sure. Okay. Giovanni. Sometimes it's hard to like say someone's name right when you're just reading it. And then
because you don't know if it's like a J.
Yeah,
like
people call me
Giovanni.
people call me Devin. I'm like, all right.
Wait, that's not it?
That's Davon. See?
Oh, that's crazy.
See?
I said Devin.
Yeah.
You said it, I'm like, all right, Devin.
Yeah. I was like, see, that's why I had to make sure. I should have asked you before the pod, like, yo,
It's
let
like
me.
you understood that, right?
But nah, when you like, you just went on an autopilot, you don't think about it. You're like, all right, like. But now we know. Now we know. But nah, yo, welcome to the pod, man. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
We do this every week. I usually always just check in with everybody, see how they're doing. So like, how was your week going?
It was good. It was semi-busy, not too much. Just like a photo shoot here and there.
Yeah.
Just sporadically.
My bad. Yeah, pull as close as you want.
I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like a photo shoot here and there. Sporadic. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Work, regular life.
Yeah. Were you so outside of the modeling, what do you do outside of work?
So outside of modeling, like I'm a dental assistant.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I work,
okay.
I do dental assisting.
I got beef with dental people.
No, listen.
I'm listening, but I still got beef.
They don't want no smoke.
I want smoke.
For what? What happened?
Man, yo, some fucking bull. This is last year, so it's like it's all good now. But last year,
Yeah, so you still mad about last year?
nigga, that shit was like $500.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and the insurance ain't paying for none of it.
No, they didn't actually. Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. Now they didn't, but it was like one series of unfortunate events. Like, granted, it was my fault. Like, I had a cavity. I had a couple cavities actually. I'm dumb as rocks. So she was like, "Yeah, you got cavities." I was like, "I don't eat candy though." Like,
It's like, yeah, where'd that come from?
yeah. I'm like, she's like trying to figure this out. She's like, "What do you eat?" I was like, "I eat a lot of fruit. And I like putting honey on my blueberries." She's like, "Do you brush your teeth after?" I was like, "Nah." I usually eat as a midday snack type
It's
shit.
fruit, like-
Yeah. She's like, that's why. She explained it to me. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Had to pay for the cavities. I forgot how much that cost. I think that was like around $547, like in total. So it was like, whatever. Got a cleaning, had to pay for that because I had already got a cleaning.
It's like $200 for a cleaning.
Yeah. So you get like 2 free cleanings, but I used one of the cleanings as a consultation
It sounds
by
like
accident.
A membership.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro. And then this nigga fucked up the filling. So I had to go back, and I was going back every fucking
And they
week.
made you pay?
No. They honored that one. They honored that, which I appreciate. Yeah, because it was like, yo, we chipped it, so we had to fix it. But I couldn't bite down on the right side of my mouth for 2 months.
You probably trimmed it wrong.
Yeah.
It was like,
and finally, this nigga was like, all right, bro, we're just gonna saw it down or whatever.
yeah.
But I was like, man, fuck y'all
Like,
niggas.
I'm
Like,
never coming back here.
I gotta go back Friday. I was like,
Damn.
Like, I didn't even know.
Personal. It's like,
Yeah, nah. So yeah, we got beef with y'all niggas, man. So
I felt that.
you,
I'm just an assistant though. Like,
it don't matter.
listen, full disclosure, just an assistant.
Listen, if the head nigga of a mafia got problems, so does everybody else.
True.
Like, that shit trickle
True,
down.
true,
Fuck
true.
out of here. But nah, other than that, like other than the dental wars, everything was good with your week and stuff like that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But my bad, got the hiccups and shit. Let's really I want to kind of get into the nit and gritty. Like, let's cut through the noise. How did you go from dental assistant to model? Like, did somebody be like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga? Like,
So it's crazy. So like I feel like both worlds kind of correlated. Obviously not in like layman's terms, but like so going into dental assistant, like I went to school for health careers, things like that. So it had nothing to do with dental. So I knew a friend who was a YouTuber and was like, hey, my parents need help at their office.
Okay.
For like sterilization. I've never done dental work in my life.
Oh.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I'll help them out in sterilization.
Yeah.
I'm sterilizing tools. I said like 7 months in, they was like, hey, would you like to help assisting?
Okay.
I was like, listen, I ain't go to school for this.
Like, all right.
So if it's like that, like, because people go to school 2 years for that. So it's like I came straight in and I was like, all right. But mind you, I was working with the YouTuber,
yeah,
like doing like behind the scenes, like production and things like that. So I was like watching her flow and then I was like in the dental. So I'm like flowing with two different flows that I've never even. These are two different paths that I've never wanted to cross. Like in the sense of like I wasn't.
It doesn't make
to
sense.
Cross them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like once I crossed those paths, it was like all right. Now I gotta utilize, not in the sense of like utilizing, but like now I gotta like strive for this. So when I was working with her, it was like I was watching her, she was getting brand deals and she was doing things, and I mean the checks was coming.
Nah.
So it was like,
especially from YouTube, the bag is
I'm
bag.
I'm like, how you do this? But then I'm in the dental field, so I'm like, okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Then I kept going with that, and then now it's like I just ran with that, put that on my resume. Once you put one thing on your resume, everybody believes you. Listen, I ain't go to school for this. I just tell them like I ain't go to school for this.
Really fucking
but
crazy.
I did it before, like you know what I mean. So I never went to school, never had any type of training, but on hand training.
So what you're telling me is because there's been a lot of discourse. I don't know if you've seen the discourse on the internet, but there's a lot of people out there doing what is that shit called? Veneers and composites.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but they're not like licensed.
You don't have to be licensed as long as you know how to do something.
I don't think they know how to do it.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
See, but as long as you know how to do something,
all right.
You should be like, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's all it is.
Okay.
It's like,
but you have to go to school to be a dental assistant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
Technically, you have to go to school because you're assisting a dentist.
That is fair. Now I'm gonna start asking niggas for their credentials.
It's like, yo, let me.
No, I'm asking.
But you could get it like within the time. Like if you're there 2-3 years, like you get your X-ray license, you get your certificates. But,
okay, but you're not doing that. You just like fuck it.
Yeah, nah. I'm just gonna.
At this point, how long you been doing it for?
I would say like 3-4 years now.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, at this point, like I'm a vet. Like,
yeah,
I get in there. It's like
if you was like a year and I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like go get that.
Go
like go do that, please. Like, but
I done do root canals, fillings.
Yeah, at this point, it's. I mean, I agree. Like, I would still implore people to go. Go get the fucking thing.
Go forward with it.
But at this point, if you fell into it, it was something that just happened. You might as well just be like, all right. Because I highly doubt you when you fell into it, you was like, I'm gonna make this my like career. Like that wasn't your first thought when you did. You was like,
it was like it's a job.
Yeah, like nigga, the bills is the bills. Like,
but then as you kept going,
it was like
it's like fun.
Okay, yeah, like
fuck my scrubs up.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, if you like it, you're happy with it, that's fire. Yeah. Because I think that's the best situation when it just happens. Yeah.
It's like natural.
You don't gotta force it. You don't have to like cherry pick. Like okay, like I remember like how I found my career in marketing.
Oh, that's cool.
I had to I don't want to say cherry pick, but I had to figure it the fuck out. Like originally I wanted to be a chef. And because my grandma used to cook a lot, and I used to cook with my grandma. Like I still cook to this day, like making just different meals and shit. But I took a cooking class in high school, and I was like, I don't like this shit. And then,
but you got to think it's high school. Like they probably.
But I had to make a decision fast.
True.
Yeah, like growing up, it was like, yo, go to college, and then like don't waste your time either. Like and like it was just like go to college and waste your time. There's no other way to explain that. So I had to figure it out fucking fast, and I was like, all right, like let me get with the program type shit. And then I think I wanted to be a lawyer because I just heard how much money they made. Being a lawyer, I'm going to sound wild, arrogant saying this shit, but being a lawyer is extremely easy. It's just really boring.
Yeah, because
it's cut and dry. There's no...
You just study the laws.
Exactly.
There's Twitter lawyers now.
Exactly. Nah, these niggas suck.
Yeah, Twitter politics, Twitter everything.
That shit is crazy. But that's how I found marketing. I took a marketing class, and I was like, yo, this shit is mad fucking fun. Like... marketing is just laissez-faire. Like even at my job now, I be chilling. Like not say I don't do work, but like I be chilling. Like,
but like if you think about it, like marketing, I feel like it's just a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Mm-hmm. So it's like just a bunch of perception. Like you're just trying to give that like that want, that need, the necessity. Like where it's like
whatever the image you need to portray, just put it out there. And that shit is dumb amounts of fun because the creativity is just out there.
It's like endless.
Boom, yeah.
So it's like
yeah. But on the modeling side of things, how long you been doing that? And then, like, how did all that come to be with modeling and being a dental assistant, YouTube, since you were working with a woman? I don't know the woman's name, but when you were working with a woman, how did all of that mesh?
Like
and then,
one?
Yeah, because that's a lot to balance.
It is.
Like, going to work, like doing this shit, going to work and then doing a podcast is a lot.
You gotta edit, cut,
You have a higher responsibility because now you got brands attached to you. So it's like, I can't just go to sleep today. Nigga. Like,
so like, But no, I feel like unofficially I was modeling since I was like 18.
Okay.
I went through like a million different agencies. Like I went through a million different people. And you know, everybody tells you that false hope where it's like you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that. So like you start to see it, and then it's like, all right, I went on like a hiatus from like 18 to 19.
Okay.
Then like 20, I was like, okay, let me get back into it. So I try to get back into like the clothing side of it. I was like, if I can't model, let me make clothes for models.
Smart.
I never made the clothes, but like in my head, I'm like, let me do it this way.
I get it though. It's
So
like it's just another angle.
Yeah, I had a million draw outs. Like I even went to Walmart. I was printing on shirts. Like I had my local friends. Like we shot.
Okay,
It was
you
coming.
started it though.
Yeah, it was
like,
coming. It was there. Then I
alright.
was like, all right, went on another hiatus, and then I came back into it when I met the YouTubers. Because in my head, I knew how to model, like I knew how to do the clothes, but it was like, how do you market this on this platform? Like I didn't understand that at all.
But how do you? Do you know now?
Yeah, I know.
Or-
I'm getting like the hang of it now because it's
Okay.
like you monetize, you find your demographics, you create smoke and mirrors. It's like the algorithm is there for you to like manipulate in a sense. You know what I mean? So it's like,
all right, you got my brain working because I didn't know this shit.
yeah, it's
I'm
a
not
lot
gonna
of
lie,
like I could
alright.
like we could go like in depth into the ins and outs. But
do
like,
what you got to do. Like,
well, yeah. So when I met them, it was like I was working like as an assistant. Then it was
Mm-hmm.
like a production assistant. So I was like I produced like a show for like YouTube for her.
yeah.
So it was like I got to
fire.
see like the ins and outs, like the phone calls, the emails, the threads, like running a business, how to manage with that. Again, this is a side of me that I've never knew I had until I got into it. And it was like, okay. Then I was like, then I was just monetizing.
Okay.
So I was like watching her like show posts, and then it was like she was gearing towards a specific demographic. Like when I would ask her like, "Hey, why are you posting this?" She's like, "Well, my demographic is." I'm like, "Demographic? What does that mean?"
Yeah.
She would show me like in layman's terms, 18 to 27. So she would post something
and
floral,
this is what they like.
and this is what they're gonna gear towards. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
You know, I've never thought about that from a modeling. I mean, I understand like marketing demographics, but I never really considered it from a modeling perspective that
Yeah.
you have to get that tactical.
it's like specific edits, specific looks, specific skylines, specific backgrounds. Like for the model, like you are the muse,
Yeah.
right? But in
Okay.
certain like forms of photography, like editorial things like that, like certain things have to stand out more. So it's like when you do it, you're doing it for a specific demographic.
Okay.
The editorial demographic, the more urban, you know what I mean? So it's like you got to gear towards those until you get to the point where it's like you don't have to like single lane yourself, where it's like you could expand.
Okay.
So I feel like with modeling, it's the same thing. Like a lot of models now, like they just model, like in the sense of like they don't understand like the branding aspect of it.
So you're saying what they're doing is just going, basically, I don't want to like minimize it, but they're going on Instagram, taking photos, and then just be like, all right, like this is my pose, I'm good.
Yeah, full disclosure.
Okay.
I'm not minimizing anybody's
Yeah.
work, but I'm saying in the sense of like when a lot of models model, they just model, and it's like, okay, cool.
Okay.
So then they'll reach out like, hey, how do you do branding? It's like just you're a model.
Mm-hmm.
Every brand needs a model.
That is a fact. Yeah.
Just push yourself as if you are the product.
Oh.
So it's like when I reach out to brands like this brand here, when I reached out, it was like, hey, like I love your brand. I seen you around. Like, you know how you see like the suggested. I seen them. I was like, hey, let me just reach out.
Yeah.
I reached out. They was like, perfect. We love your aesthetic. Let me send you a shirt. I did a collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
I got another package a week later.
Yeah.
They was like, hope you enjoy the package.
So when you're doing these, and I mean, I've looked through your pictures, but I kind of want to just give that in depth, like to people listening. When you're doing this content for brands, do you create like a concept around it, or like what is your thought process when you're actually like this shirt, for example? You get this shirt. What's the thought process?
So I feel like, well, first you got to figure out like the outfit.
Okay.
Then it's like, I feel like with this one, I kind of like, it was kind of simplistic. Like I was like, all right, let's go to the city, let's do this. But like if I was to really think it out, like I would hit a farm. You know what I mean? Like stand between like a bunch of cows just to give it like the aesthetic.
Like,
where it's like, you know, aesthetically pleasing. But I feel like certain brands, like they want you to think outside the box, and then certain brands are just like, hey, just take this shirt and just shoot with it. Like show us what you know what I mean? So like not saying I didn't take this one serious, but I already did the partnership part of it.
Okay.
So now it's just me like honoring the partnership where it's like, hey, every time you send me something, I'm gonna shoot in it. But I'm gonna make it like worth the shoot. Like I'm not gonna just pick up my phone and be like, hey, take a quick picture. Like I'm gonna make it like a whole.
You gotta do it right.
Yeah,
like, really give the whole like.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I
to
get
build
what you're
like that rapport. So like just in case down the line, I'm like, hey, you want to do something bigger?
Yeah.
Like, let's do something big. Let's partner. You know what I mean? Let's collaborate.
I fuck with that. This is actually really fire because I don't know models, so it's like I don't know all this stuff. And now like I'm just thinking about like random shit. Like the fact that you have to like kind of cater what you want to do to a specific demographic. It's like, all right, how niche do you get, one, and how far do you go. So like, there's I don't know if you I'm kind of blanking. I remember his name now. The dude Wisdom. I think he's a runway model. He does like that high
like a
fashion
Alton too.
Huh?
Like Alton.
Who's Alton? Who's Alton?
Alton's he's like the highest paid male model.
That's not ringing a bell. Yeah. Yeah, show me that. But yeah, so like basically what Wisdom does is like, yeah, he's like doing like Gucci, Prada.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He does like Mugler. He does
Oh
everything.
shit! I just saw that guy today. Not like in person, but
yeah, he's everywhere.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, literally like that. Yeah. So it's like you have to. Can you just jump in and out of niches, or once you kind of pick your niche, it's like I gotta go for that?
I feel like that's a good question. I feel like if you make yourself, like if you market yourself single, like I don't know how to explain. Like if you market yourself one way, I feel like you're only gonna get booked in that demographic. Okay. So like when I first started, I was only urban. Like everything I would post would be like an urban attire. So when I would reach out to brands, it's kind of like, but you don't fit our aesthetic. Like suits and like watches and things like that. Because it's like, what are you gonna do? Put it with like a tracksuit, you know what I mean? So it was like I was stuck in a niche where it was like I was just urban. Then like I started to meet models and I started to meet like productions and they're like, hey, like, would you wear this? And it was like the fact that you asked already shows me that you see that
the
like,
versatility.
Yeah. Like it's like okay. So I was like, okay, I started to embrace that where it's like, okay, let me put on a suit. Like I know what I look like in a suit. It's just it wasn't my thing. But then it's like, yo, you can put a suit with but you can put a suit with jeans now. So it's like classic chic. So it's like
I don't like that shit either.
I know I don't care for it, but I feel like for a photo shoot, like it's like just to give that versatility where again, where I said it's like smoke and mirrors, where it's like a brand will look at that and be like, oh, he could piece this together. Let's work with him. You know what I mean?
That's smart.
Because a lot of brands just want to see, because your portfolio is bigger than Instagram. But Instagram is like the first thing they see, and they say a first impression is the only impression that really matters. So once they find you on Instagram, it's like, okay.
Is that the main platform that people are finding people on, or
I feel like nowadays, like social media is like a major platform. There's agencies. There's a bunch of agencies.
Between platforms, so like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah.
Like that, Instagram is the number one.
Instagram is probably like for like because it's photo based. Whereas Twitter's more like you tweet.
Okay.
Snapchat. Yeah, you got a Snapchat.
That's
what this age.
That's
like,
crazy. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's wild.
Having a Snapchat in this day and
age
is
crazy.
You're doing something sus. Like
there's no way you got Snapchat for business.
Naked pictures. Definitely sending naked pictures. I'm sorry.
For it.
I don't make the rules, but I just made that one.
That's just it.
Yeah,
but yeah.
No, okay, I see. Because I'm thinking like, I see like on social media people finding like creative ways to get themselves out there, and
I feel like it's crazy to say like, I'm not famous, but it's like it's crazy to say, but it's so easy now, like to like.
Yeah, a little bit.
You just gotta like but
Instagram just sucks.
You just gotta be random.
Yeah,
like random is.
It just happens. Like
like
I think when you, because I've seen niggas force content and it works. Oh, like that guy, some guy just went viral for like not feeding a homeless guy, like eating in front of his face.
But they go viral but that's the thing.
Fuckery.
They go viral.
Yeah.
When you go viral, that's great. 24 hours. Yeah.
That shit kind of sucks. Actually, I wholeheartedly believe going viral when nobody knows who you are is the worst possible scenario. It is,
because it's like you can't tag yourself in the video and think all that traffic is gonna come to you unless they tagged you in the video already.
Yeah. I just always think like people just want the same shit. Like once you like
constantly,
it's just over and over until they're tired. Like remember Shiggy?
Shiggy, he died out, but he was. I mean, DC is funny.
What they wanted. Like
DC's funny. He's just.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it gets repetitive.
Like, it gets like.
But that's what they want. They want you to like shove it down their throat until they're like, all right, motherfucker, someone else, I'm good. Like get out.
Cause Shiggy, Davis, like they always in the same type of.
And then it's
like
going viral is the worst case. I think a slow build up a fan base. Like I always attribute it to like music. Like these artists that go viral now, a year they're done.
But it's so crazy how they just and the songs be like,
all right, like
where'd this come from?
Yeah, just they be cool for the moment, and done. But
it's trendy.
It's just too much. It's a microwave era. It's not like what it was before, where you had to. Hearing something was really fucking difficult back in the day. Seeing something was difficult back in the day.
You had like LimeWire. You had like all them streaming platforms that you had to download something.
Finding information was just relatively difficult. So even like from a modeling perspective, you didn't have it at the palm of your hands, or you could just boom, 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 boom.
There was comp cards, and you had to be with the agency.
Yeah, see, like so. I mean, it's a good and a bad thing because it's like the opportunity is there. The bad thing is just like it depends on how it works out. If it's like just an overwhelming force of people getting to you at one time. they might just only care about that one thing you're doing, and then it's like you're more than just that moment, which fucking sucks because they don't realize
that's what
that
they
shit.
narrow.
Yeah,
they tunneled in on that one.
How do you navigate like having a large following? I don't know what people say in your DMs, but just like, how do you navigate all of this shit? Because like, all right, so let me give you an example, right? I'm getting better with it now, but there's a couple times where our posts have gotten like a decent amount of traction, like 40K views or whatever. And actually, I'll give you the most recent one. One of my friends, Chris, he's like a comedian on TikTok and stuff like that, branching out. He made a joke, really clean joke, just like, all right, yo, like here's how you scam on DoorDash, essentially. Like nothing fucking crazy, bro. Like you could tell it's a joke. Yeah, he's like, yo, what you're gonna do is go to DoorDash and you become a dasher, and then that's how you just make the money twice. Like you get free food and the money back.
That's
clearly fucking around. Like
smart though.
I thought it was genius.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, this nigga honest, this nigga spitting. I ain't never seen so many people just get so enraged over.
Oh, they was mad.
Oh, they was upset. Like, oh, you can't fucking do that, you fucking idiot. I'm like, damn, nigga, like, why you gotta be an idiot for?
It's a
like,
topic though. Listen, they say negative or positive.
Nah, that should be blowing mine sometimes. Like sometimes,
don't hit me up with none of that bullshit.
Yeah, sometimes like you catch me on the wrong day, them comments be getting me tight. Like through like sometimes I go to the gym at 5 a.m. So 4 a.m. I'm not.
You catch me at that time.
Yeah, I'm on 10. Like I'm like, all right, nigga, like what's up? Like I'm like,
it's like matter of fact, let me look at your page.
Yeah, now I'm stalking you.
Yeah, now let me think of something.
Nah, I don't even do that no more. I'm a little bit of an asshole. So how I respond in comments is like, I take the nice guy approach. So I'm like, I'm gonna be nice to you, whatever. Try to make it look like, yo, you just want to be our friend. Now, if I'm really in a bad mood, because sometimes when you do that after a while, it makes you look crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, nigga, these niggas is mad positive. Like, I'm being an asshole. Or what I'll really do, and this is kind of frowned upon. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I only do it if I'm, like someone's really saying some fucked up shit. And I usually do it when they're saying fucked up shit about my friends. I'll be like, all right, yo, like I always say like this, like, yo, I'm just really glad in like your tough time in life right now, we can really be someone you can like come as an outlet to, like basically trying to make it seem like they're on their last leg, like they really about to just
trying to kill them with kindness.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like I'm trying to make it look like you about to off yourself, like
it's like, yo,
but like like we are the people you can let it out on, so you don't do that. And they do not fucking like that because it makes you look insane. Like,
well, yeah, because now it's like, yo, what you talking about?
It's like, nah, you know what I'm talking about, nigga. Like, but I just don't like when people attack my friends. Like, it's one thing when you do it to us, like me and Amro, we signed up for this.
Yeah.
But some of my friends just come here to have fun, and it's like, or even like if they was doing it to you, it's like, bro, like you just come here because you fuck with the podcast.
They definitely
like,
gonna come in here like, who does this?
Yeah.
He is. It's like, you know what?
So it's like when it's like I just don't, I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me as much anymore. I will admit one comment does bother me. That whole not all people should have podcasts thing. That's more because it's just a generic ass comment. Like I've heard it before, so it's like, be better.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Shoot from the logo.
You probably watched, don't even.
Yeah, shoot from the logo, little nigga. So that should just be getting me tight. But how do you, all right, like, my bad, just to come full circle. No. How do you navigate all that fuckery on the internet? Like, and what's the fucked up shit, or what's the craziest thing you've seen on your page, like DMs or whatever, like whatever it may be? I wasn't reading your comments. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was not gonna sit here and read comments all day.
Sheesh. I feel like in the industry you are in now, it's like you know, people are just very open.
What do you mean?
So it's like in a sense of like with their words, with their
yeah,
it's like, hey,
like they be trying to fuck.
Yeah, it's like, wow, did we just get straight to the nitty gritty?
That's kind of fire though. Like, I mean,
but it's like
it's annoying after a while, but I think like the first
just,
2 times it's kind of fire. Like, all right.
Like, all right, you post a picture and it's like, well, you could keep that energy on the comments, you know?
Yeah.
Not just my DMs. But I mean, I feel like the craziest comment not even a comment. I feel like the craziest thing is like pictures.
What do you mean?
Just random photos.
Oh.
Like, you get like random photos. You'll get some like.
Nah, that's.
Yeah, you get like random shit.
Nah. I'm not. Yeah. That's not okay. I'm not gonna make a joke. That's not okay. Cause it's like, yo, bro, why are you entering my shit naked? Like,
yeah, like just off rip, like,
hey, what's up? You like what
like you just had them in your gallery. You was like, let me just.
That's sinister behavior. Nah, I'm not a fan of that. Because nobody wants to experience that shit. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you think I'm that easy, first of all?
I feel like basically, yeah, like after that, what are we going to do? Like, let's go out to dinner.
Yeah, what, even live in New York? Like, that's crazy. Like, what dialogue am I supposed to have with
Let's
you?
go to dinner. Like, I'm sure 150
Mhm.
people got that same photo.
Yeah,
'Cause
nah.
you was just brave to send it. I didn't even open your DM the first time, so it's like,
Imagine like famous niggas.
oh, I could only imagine.
DMs
Videos,
flooded with nudes.
Everything.
Like,
He probably sending them money.
crazy as shit. Just people coming and shit. And it's like,
Yeah, it's just
alright.
like,
Even
bro.
like Instagram has to have a feature as like,
nah, they don't. Not for the DMs. I feel like they added vanish
for
mode.
like the super lit niggas like Drake.
Nah, they added vanish mode.
If I'm Drake, I'm asking for something. Like, I need a new tool in there.
They say, yo, I'm modifying the meta.
Nah, that
gotta like.
I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like, I didn't.
But I feel like
mad
it's just
people
like
come in here.
general across the board.
Yeah, nah.
It's crazy. Nah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Could not be me. I think that would catch me off guard. I mean, like, you always see like a very beautiful person post on Twitter, and I see the comments.
Oh yeah,
It just be insane.
they don't hold no punches. It's
Nothing.
Like
I'm like, damn, nigga. Like, are you saying this shit because it's the internet, or are you saying this shit because you really fucking mean it?
Sometimes it be real shit.
Does it?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm about to say, have you found out? Like, have you inquired?
Nah, chill.
Listen. This is breaking news. Breaking news, my niggas. Like,
Chill.
he has been inquiring on the DMs. Like, have you ever seen a DM DM non-nude soliciting where you were like, all right, you kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Nah, listen, I don't know, cause like,
yeah. I feel like
you never
some
know,
people,
like
DM you like,
because sometimes the wildest motherfuckers be the ones like,
yeah, it'd be like sometimes
like a
you
swordfish. Like, I'm not trying to
DM
judge
you,
them.
and it's like, all right,
Yeah, I mean,
where your boyfriend at? Cause you can't be this fire.
I'm here. I'm single as a Pringle, and I'm gonna
Nah,
waste your time. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people on social media just want to talk on social media.
Yeah,
Like, it's just like, you look good, I look good. Let's have a conversation just so we can hold that down. Like,
it's like being in high school. Like,
yeah. It's like,
it's kind of funny actually when you think about it, because
a whole relationship, having a whole.
Bro, I've seen that with one of my mans is like I guess like he's getting a lot of attention on Twitter now, and sometimes he'll talk about his close friends, and he's like, yeah, yo, like this is why I'm not ready to be in a relationship, because this girl dead was like,
yeah,
if you want to be with me, she got a whole nigga. I'm like,
she probably put in vanish mode and was like, I miss you.
oh my god,
that's crazy.
I would shit myself. That's like, nah. So imagine you wake up and you see a message.
Well, like you on the opposite end.
Yeah, you on the opposite end, like
nah.
like the boyfriend, like just chilling. You see that message, I would shit myself.
Matter of fact, I'll just be like, you know what?
Nah, I would shit myself.
I'm gonna have to go.
Imagine, because if I'm seeing this, we in the bed together, which means we probably either like just did something, or we like long term, because I don't just let people sleep over here casually. That's sinister. Like, or we're like heavy in a relationship. I'm gonna shit myself. I'm throwing up. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Don't do that to me. Like, I'm sensitive as fuck. Like, I don't care. I'm a
Cancer,
I'm a sensitized nigga. I'm a Taurus, so I'm just sensitive, bro. Like, don't don't do that.
Just
don't do that.
The thought of it is like, fuck.
Yeah. Oh man. Let me because this is actually a perfect time to pivot. Like, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. But I saw this post because there's like a lot of information that like just needs to get out. Like, in relation to that, it's like there was this post of this guy and there was these two girls and it was making out, and it was like the caption said like, yo, if you're going to OrangeCrush weekend and you're in a relationship, you're not. Like,
oh yeah, no.
And I'm like, as I started doing my like, my investigative journalism and shit, like I started seeing what OrangeCrush is. Yeah. So for everybody that don't know what this shit is,
including myself,
it is a college weekend. It's like, if you live in New York, that's like VA Beach weekend, or if you live in Atlanta, like Atlantic Greek picnic, just some shit for spring break where everybody just becomes a degenerate. But in my opinion, I feel like OrangeCrush, this do you remember Freaknik? You remember that? You ever heard about that?
I heard of it, but I don't really think I like.
Basically,
I know in depth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know in depth either, but like, for anybody that doesn't know, Freaknik, it was a sex club.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know how else to say that shit. Like,
Freaknik.
It was just everybody being overly horny, my nigga. Like, just the vibrations was crazy. Yeah. I feel like this generation is learning, because Freaknik was going viral for about 2 weeks because it's gonna be on Hulu.
Oh yeah, I seen that Freaknik. They was like, if your mom was in Freaknik, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think these kids, are trying to recreate Freaknik, how we try to kind of like recreate Project X.
No, that's crazy.
So it looks like it. Like from my perspective, it looks like a lowered down scale of
having
Freaknik.
sex in the street.
Bro, people are fucking in the street, just kissing anybody, fighting. I heard there was a shootout. The thing that really went trending, this happened yesterday. This first of all, before I even get into it, I gotta stop recording shit, bro.
Yeah, like
everything doesn't need to be a moment that we all fucking see.
Like people dying, like bro.
Like that shit is just crazy to me. But this nigga, this young gentleman, decided to go to OrangeCrush weekend and said, "I'm leaving. I'm from around the way, so I'm leaving with something." And boy, did that nigga leave with something.
He probably left with a couple things.
HPV. Oh no, sorry, HSV.
Oh, that's different.
My bad. He left with HSV. This man was having sex with this woman in a bathroom. Obviously, he went raw tomato, meat to meat, and she had herpes. Did not disclose that information. She did explain why she did not disclose it. It was more because she was blasted drunk out of her mind. I kind of looked at that like, I get it.
But the fact that she remembered.
I mean, it went viral.
Oh, true. I was gonna
she
say,
saw, like...
It gave enough justification. Yeah. She could be like, hey,
because she did disclose it on her socials in general. Because she was like, yeah, like, I've already said this. But she's like, I would have told him. I was just wild drunk and in the moment and didn't think.
Nonchalant, like, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, I don't think she was nonchalant about it. I kind of felt bad. Because it's like, now you're getting attacked on the internet for a mistake.
Because they're not going to come for him.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's clipped because everybody see his face, like, but it's like, bro, just...
See his clip.
Yeah, nah,
it's done.
He's done. You're done. You're done. I mean, listen, he'll be all right. Like, I'm going to make some jokes if I could get the good ones off. Realistically speaking, he will be okay. Like it's not that deep. I mean, it's deep, but it's not that deep. Like,
let him know.
Like, realistically speaking, I think 50% of Americans have herpes.
That's different.
That is crazy.
That's different. I mean, it's just like, for it to be common, though, it's like...
It's common.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, it was to the point where... No, wrap it up, but you'll be all right. Like, you were part of the 50%.
Yeah, you're definitely good. Like,
you're not alone.
I'm sure the last person
you just
had sex with
Yeah.
Had it and didn't tell you.
And he might have gotten lucky. Like, she said she didn't have an outbreak.
He might have had it already.
So, that too. A lot of people don't know. Like, doctors don't test for that shit no more.
Nah, you got to go there and be like, yo.
Ask for it. Like, I even asked for it. I was like, yo, like, nigga, you don't test for this. She's like, yeah, it's a waste of time. Yeah, they say it casually. Like, it's like, no. Like, why would we do that?
The doctor that says it's a waste of time is probably the one with it. She's like,
no, yeah.
She's like, man, we don't care about
it's crazy. She explained it to me, too. She was like, yo, honestly, the test is so volatile, it will cause... She said the main reason why they don't is because the test is volatile and it will cause mass panic. People are so dumb, like, they just would react to it and would make the situation significantly worse. Like,
as opposed
it's
to
like,
just like...
Yeah, like, just not... Because you can't fully confirm it without an outbreak. So she was like, yo, that test, like, it might say you have it and you don't. It might say you don't have it and you do.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, it's...
Give me a false test.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they don't bother. So they're like, yo, like,
lawsuit for real.
You will lose your mind. Like, that's how like, you have to request that test. But like I said, that nigga will be all right. Take your pill if you got it. If you don't got it,
wrap it up.
Buy another condom. Hey, listen, condoms are cheap. That's the cheapest thing in America right now.
For free in like every New York City.
Buy it and don't buy an NYC condom.
Not you. Those
don't
are the
do
ones
that.
Be in the subway.
That shit like Skims at this point. Like
they got holes in each one of them.
Yeah, nah, you're bugging. But hey, yeah, OrangeCrush weekend seems like it was a blast. My take from this is, I feel like I'm kind of glad I grew up in like a... I don't want to sound like that nigga, but I'm glad I grew up in a different generation.
Facts.
And maybe I'm just naive to shit, but I don't recall people fucking outside when I went to VA Beach weekend.
Even if they did, it wasn't broadcasted.
Yeah, like VA Beach weekend was silent. Like, you did it, you went home.
Like,
yeah,
you do your little one too, but like
exactly.
Recorded is crazy.
Like we have what parade is that? Labor Day parade every year, and niggas.
I think the most most famous thing that went viral was like that Fantasia girl.
Fantasia.
That was like giving head in like the park or something.
I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, that was like...
And that's crazy.
That was like the only thing that was like ever crazy around our generation.
Damn. See, look at that. That's one thing.
I just know Fantasia because she had like a Fantasia bottle or something like that. Or Fanta bottle or something.
Damn, I don't even remember. So, hey, she got lucky. Niggas don't remember her. She might have been...
I don't even remember your name.
Yeah, because I definitely forgot. But see, like the fact that we can, and probably other people will bring up more shit, but
I'm sure.
the fact that this shit is rarely documented, it's like, all right, cool. Or at least I feel like we were going to party. And it's like, yeah, like I want to have sex too. Like that shit lit. Like,
Yeah, but like,
niggas ain't turning down sex. Like, but
come back. Like, we're not going outside.
yeah, like relax, nigga. Like you don't gotta do it here right now.
Bro.
And why is your fucking man's recording you, nigga?
Yeah, that's even worse. Like, bro,
don't record me. You don't know if I got a girl at home. There's a girl I like in Denver, Saskatchewan, Kansas, nigga. Like I don't even know if that's a place.
It sounds like a place. I'm
like,
hold you.
Bro, why are you my fucking op right now, my nigga? Like, don't record me.
Nah, his man's know what he's doing.
Yes, his man's knew what he's doing. His man's like someone that he like, and why would you post it, nigga? Like,
with no approval.
Maybe that wasn't their man's.
Nah.
Cause like he was in a bathroom.
He was their man's in the beginning.
Yeah. Oh
so
yeah, that
posted
too.
That shit.
I was gonna say maybe he was in the bathroom and some nigga just saw him was like, yo.
He was like, yo, bro,
that's crazy. Like
sending this to
you don't even get paid off that shit. Like when you post it, so you just posting it just for like notifications at this point.
Unless you monetizing it. Most of the time they just post it because.
And can you monetize it at that point?
Nah, not once it's already up.
Oh, yeah,
once it's already up, it's in the cloud.
Yeah, so y'all niggas need to do better, man. I hate y'all niggas. Hold on, let me move this way.
The crazy thing is, for them to be on cancel culture, you should cancel
all
them.
Fuck.
Yeah, that shit's different, bro.
Your life is gone. I'm scared of cancel. I'm not scared of cancel culture, but I just don't want to deal with it.
Nah, they here.
Yeah, because you know what it is?
Full force. Like,
it's just OD, bro. You know what it is? It's like for 48 hours, everybody is on your fucking ass.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy.
And it's like, who wants to wake up to that shit every day? You feel me?
Word. And then they got something to say about everything.
Yeah, so
your rebuttal, don't rebuttal.
Yeah. Do you deal with that? Like not cancel culture, but like when you do or like post certain things, like is everybody that's like I don't agree with this or blah blah blah. Or
so far, I feel like I have like real supportive. Like, everybody's real supportive. I feel like the only time like everybody was kind of like questioning it when I post like a face, like a skincare brand.
What do you mean?
Like I posted like a skincare brand. He was like, "How you gonna promote this?" And like, you don't know how it works for everybody's skin. I'm like, I didn't say I knew how it worked. I'm just telling you how it worked for mine. Yeah, but like I feel like things like that. But like, other than that, it's like, how could you really be mad about my photo shoot? Just unfollow me.
Nah, that threw me off actually.
Yeah. They say Like,
damn, nigga, you think this is universal?
Yeah, like
think about it like this. Like, there's this trend that's happening. It was for Mael, like their hair products. Like, white people started using because it works well for us, and then it wasn't working for them. It's like, bro, it was made for black people. Nigga, why I don't use Garnier or fruit, whatever the other shit is. Like I don't use that shit. Yeah, it's gonna fuck up my scalp, nigga. Facts. Like my shit gonna fall off like you when you blown in the wind. Like
it's crazy.
Like to get upset about that, I think for what it is that the frustration is more internal because it's like
a lot of it is.
Yeah, it's like like I can't. I'm working on my skin, man, and I just can't fucking figure it out. Like I don't know why. And then you see someone that you gravitate towards, and their skin looks great. Like you have great skin, so it's like okay, like if he's using this, it can work for me. And it's like, nah, nigga, user may vary.
Yeah, like
some people have a 10-step skincare routine. Nigga, I just use a cleanser and a toner, and I go to bed. Like.
Some people just wash their face with soap. Like, everybody has a different skin type.
Just water.
Yeah. Nah, that's different.
Like, all right, like
it's like, yo, do
God's
your big
favorite.
one. Yeah, like word, like do your big, but it's like, all right.
Yeah, users may vary. So I think, you know what it is, and I'm just trying to expand on this. Like, I think most people now. My boss said this shit to me one day. He's like, yo, your generation doesn't Google shit. Like,
we just assume we know.
Yeah, it's like he's just like, yo, you just go with it, and it's like you don't look up. Yeah, stop for a second. That was weird. I don't know what happened. I'll figure that out later. But we're gonna keep going. I'll just cut it in the video. Yeah, if it sounds awkward, guys, my bad. Something happened to the audio real quick, and I did not peep that. It is what it is.
Tunnel vision.
You will be okay. We were just talking about skin anyway. If your skin's nasty, figure it the fuck out. You just missed it.
Get some water.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all. But All right. So, kind of want to circle back to the whole modeling thing. Actually, yeah, let's circle back to the whole modeling thing, and then we'll get into the fuckery of Desiigner. So, you know, certified real nigga as myself. You know, like, you know, I'm out here on the dating market. Feel me? I'm on the profiles, Hinge.
I've never used.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I've never used a dating app, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
You just not. Like,
I don't know. I feel like it was like to see somebody that you know on the date is crazy.
Fair.
Like it's like,
fair.
Damn. Like, did you really just see me there?
That is fair.
I mean, obviously, you find like people find love.
Yeah,
like,
I haven't found love on that shit yet. That shit horrible.
It's coming, bro.
I don't think my. I said this a couple weeks ago, but I don't think my soulmate is on a dating app. I mean, I can like
go out and be social, like.
Yeah. I go out and be social. I've also said this. I'm glad you asked that. I said, yo, like, I feel like the baddest women are outside right now, and dudes are scared to talk to them. Yeah. And I'm just here. And you don't gotta do much. Like, you don't gotta say the smoothest thing. You just gotta be fucking normal. Like,
just say one thing and never talk to them again.
Yeah.
Leave that impression.
Oh, you mean like just say like, yo, you look good and walk away?
Nah, like more like like high type shit. Like, hey, like excuse me, high. Like,
I was like, damn, that's gangsta.
Leave that impression. You know, like look back a couple times.
Like
walk to the bathroom, be like,
and that's
beautiful.
it.
That's it. Like no more.
Yeah, like
they be trying to like grip them up. It's like, bro, where you getting with that?
I know my lane. I'm a funny guy. So
same
I'm just gonna make a joke. I can make a joke in the moment. Like if I'm there, I can base off the environment. I'm just gonna do that. They said if you make her laugh and giggle, you can make that ass clap and jiggle.
All right, y'all heard it here first.
That is in Corinthians.
That is set in stone.
That is in the Bible. That is
it.
I didn't say it. God did. So y'all take that for what it is.
The birds and the bees.
Mm-hmm. But if you want to question God, nigga, that's your fault. He will smite you. Like, anywho.
That's it.
Nah, but yeah, I feel like, like meeting people outside is probably the best option now. Like the dating apps are cool, but I just don't give a fuck. And it's not to like delve deeper in it. The point I wanted to make was, all right, you're an experienced model. You are a professional. For all the guys out there, for anybody out there, the guys and the gals, the theys, the thems, how do we take the best picture to look good on the internet? You feel me? Because I feel like a lot of people, you got certain niggas. I gotta stand up because you really gotta feel the vibe. I feel like you got certain niggas that take pictures and it's like the classic hood warrior. So they're just
or like.
Just give you random points.
Or not even the old heads, like the ones that just don't have the
shy niggas.
Yeah.
It's just mad shy niggas and shit taking. Like, so I got my signature pose.
Okay.
Just 2 fingers up, peace sign.
I be doing the same thing. Like
just.
They be like, you good? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's all peace, nigga.
I'm done. Like, I'm done.
And so I kind of just want to, like give the people some tips and tricks on like, what can you do to maximize your photo taking abilities in the sense of posing, maybe the fit, like anything you got, like any advice you got, lay it on us.
I feel
let us hear it.
For poses, I feel like more natural because the best poses come out off of like the third, fourth shot. Okay. Because when you click, most times like people are just clicking. So when like you're in the moment, you're just flowing with the camera. Like obviously you're gonna get a good pose. I mean, you could pose if you see something yourself, just pose. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people go into it and they're like, bro, what you want me to do? It's like, bro, just when the camera clicks, just just naturally, just.
I feel like you're making it sound super fucking easy.
I mean, I'm making it sound easy, but in a sense of like right now, like if someone was to pull out a camera, you'll start thinking, like, where do I go? That's a pose right there. You see what I'm saying? But that's a pose. It's like just naturally. And I feel like with facial expressions, like I'm not a king, but I feel like you only can control certain muscles on your face, your eyebrows, like your eyes, your nose.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
It's like just relax, just
I think I don't know, man. I feel like I smile a lot, which is cool. I like smiling.
Yeah, if you smile. Like, I feel like whatever you like you were saying before, in your niches, like do it. That's true. I feel like when people go into photos, it's like
overthinking.
Yeah, like it's a lot of overthink. Don't get me wrong, I still overthink. Like I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, but that's fair. But you're getting paid.
Yeah, but it's so like
you gotta overthink.
And then I feel like that's too.
Nigga like me, if we're just doing it for like our profile, like our dating app profile, it's like, all right, like.
Oh no, I feel like that one you want to get a best like.
That's what I'm trying to think.
You gotta hit him with the.
I feel like my pictures are mad aesthetic-y now, so I'm like,
it's like one of those where it's like they like,
ooh. Like it's like, oh shit, okay, you take fire photos, but like you not really getting the like my face is in it. I was about to say that like it's not, but like you're not really getting all of me.
Yeah,
nigga.
like you want the whole
like you need to know
thing.
he a baddie, he a 10 out of 10.
Listen,
he a baddie
City
with his
boy.
baddie friend. Like like I just flipped Ice Spice remix, nigga.
Heard it here first.
Like come on,
the best remix in New York City.
exactly.
It's crazy.
So and I don't think they know that to the capacity that I want them to know that.
So like, all right. So give me a visual as to what your profile photo is right now.
Fuck, man. Cause you don't follow me on my regular page.
Nah.
But it's basically like I took this cool photo. Oh no, my profile photo. I changed it actually. This is not me.
I'm like, yep.
I don't know. Oh, that's Nora Green. I was looking at an artist the other day. It was like a picture I took at this bar like a year ago. So I was like, all right. Hold on. You'll see right here. That joint. So like, all right, that's cool.
I see what you mean though. I mean, but it's a good photo.
It's aesthetic-y. It's like,
it's like, yeah.
Then there's like that one on my thing. I think I took
That
this one
one's fire.
down. I like that one on my bro's rooftop. I hate this photo now.
That's crazy.
I look just face fat as fuck.
Nah.
That one's there.
Like that like the single, like the spacing.
It's the aesthetic. It's like, like this is cool.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Like your aesthetic is nice, but you want to give like more like more you.
You need to know I'm a fire ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
So
like
more profile shots, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's crazy to say the word, but like a selfie, like a you know what I'm saying? Like a just
selfie.
Bro, you have a tripod right there, bro.
You know what it was during the pandemic? I was really doing that shit, like tripod shit. Like, oh, what the
I've
fuck?
never done a tripod thing, bro.
It's easy. I do it more myself. I like taking pictures by myself. I don't like when people take the photo for me.
I don't know how to do that, bro. It's crazy. That
Just put it on a timer. Like a lot of these photos.
I be putting the shit like on my card, like, all right.
Yeah, nah, I'll do that shit. You know what it is? I always have the photo in my head before I get there, because I don't like people staring at me like when I'm like doing shit.
You say, yo, bro, walk away.
Yeah, so like I'll do it dumb quick. Like I've already planned this in my head. I know what I want to do. I have the pose ready. I have the angle of where I want to shoot. Like I'm in the city
like, the
a
whole
lot.
visual. Yeah.
Like I'm in
and
the
you
city.
know the city.
Yeah, exactly. So I know where I'm going already. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me do this shit, and I'm good to go. So I just bring I don't always bring the tripod.
Yeah.
Usually I just put the phone like at an angle somewhere, because I don't really take high angle shots like that. So I'll just put it down. I already know how I want to angle it. One take, I'm out.
So the ones you just took, those are by yourself?
Except for the high angle one. It wants me to log in now for some reason.
Sure.
But yeah, except for the high angle one, that my friend took for me. She did that. I appreciated that. But normally, yeah, I'll just boop, boop. All right.
It's like,
I'm going home. Like,
next location.
done.
Home.
I'm done.
That's what's up though.
So
yeah, I feel like
easy. I don't like when people take my photos. I hate it.
It's crazy. I'd rather someone take my photos. I just don't like when they direct the photo shoot.
But you have a professional photographer, right?
Yeah. I have like 2 or 3. Yeah.
I have a nigga that's like, all right, I don't really want to do this. Like,
True. Like, yeah.
Like they doing it because now they want to ask for a photo. And that, that pisses me off even more, because like
Facts.
I be setting my friends up for success, bro.
Yo, bro.
Hold on.
If I show you half of the shoots I be doing for my friends, crazy.
That shit blow my. You be like, yo, like, fuck.
They be like, yo, take a picture of me real quick. They be
now you look
slant
like
the camera
Gremlin,
like this. It's like, bro, put that shit straight,
I don't need that no more. Don't
slant my phone at all. Like,
don't do that. Like,
keep it straight.
Yeah, that's wild.
Don't get low. Like, if I ain't put you low, don't get
exactly.
low.
Like, I don't need you getting on the floor. I'm almost 30.
Yeah,
like,
like I'm good.
Take it straight, nigga.
Yeah,
I'll punch you in the jaw.
It's like I told you where to stand.
That shit blow my. Nah, bro, I gotta get the angles. Fuck you and fuck those fucking angles.
Bro, that's
nigga.
how it is with like having model friends or like people like creative. Like they know their angles and like,
okay.
So it's like for them, it's like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, it's like cool.
Yeah, nah.
When you straighten the phone, I'm ready.
Yeah. Or I will kick you in the chest.
Or just give me back my phone and I'll take a picture of you.
You saw how Javante hit Ryan Garcia? I'm going to hit you like that.
7th round, bro. Bro, I looked up. I don't know. I kind of thought it was paid, though. I'm not gonna hold you, but I was like, nah.
You're not getting hit in the fucking liver.
Nah, he knocked him, bro.
For paid.
He said, nah, not for free.
Not even for
free.
a paid. Like, you need a significant amount of money. He wasn't getting paid. He was getting paid a lot, but not that much. But shot to the liver.
Nah, he knocked him, bro. He tried to keep going. He was like, nah.
And people don't understand how the signs behind that shit. Like, it shuts down your entire body.
Yeah, his adrenaline was still like, yo, get up. But his body was like, bro, if you don't get down.
Nigga, what? Like, are you stupid? Are you crazy? Or are you dumb?
The crazy thing is he said 7th round.
Yeah, him and Keith Lee.
And he knocked him in the 7th round, bro.
And I almost bet against that. Well, I didn't bet on.
I'm
the
not gonna
7th
hold
round.
you. I was gonna bet against him too.
Yeah,
just because it sounded too good. Like the shit was. Like everybody knew Davis was winning, but it was like, yeah, I said because they was both undefeated.
I thought it was gonna be a decision. Like comes a decision in the 12. I was like,
oh yeah, because Garcia was putting them punches in. He was like, yo, we're gonna go based off a decision.
Yeah,
I'm gonna win this.
But fucking he was tactical. Like
yeah, he was.
How he broke it down. He eliminated the big left hook. He kind of set it up each time. It was smart. Like,
but Davis already said like he was gonna let him like tire himself out.
And Ryan Garcia was apparently hurt.
Already?
That's his fault.
Already?
Before,
prior to the Oh, that's crazy. That's
because even Davis said it. He was like,
yeah, they was talking. They was chopping it up on Kai's Twitch and all that.
Yeah. So, oh well.
Yeah, shit happens.
Get punched. But like I said, circle back. Put me in a fucking angle and I'm punching you in the fucking liver. Like, don't do that shit. Don't like that.
Threatening y'all.
Now, it's been some time since New York Fashion Week, but I kind of wanted to get like, do you participate in this? Let's start with that first before we delve super deep. You participate in New York Fashion Week?
Yeah.
Like, do you like it? Do you hate it? Like, what's
I feel like everything behind it is beautiful. Like the whole production of it, like the thought of it. I think everything is great. It's stressful.
Okay, see, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah, because some people be like, "Yeah, I got it." Like sometimes it's a gig is a gig, you got to do it, and then sometimes like,
nah, it's a great I feel like networking is great for
okay, that's good
promotional aspect, but I feel like it's real stressful. I mean, if you're like in Fashion Week, like I feel like there's a lot of smaller shows where it's like you just come, you get fitted, you go.
Okay,
but like when there's big production, like big shows, when like productions are involved, it's kind of like you gotta. You're doing walkthroughs for hours. You're there from like 10 o'clock in the morning. The show don't start till like 7.
Okay.
You're doing walkthroughs throughout the show. You're getting fitted. Then you're taking off the clothes because you can't sit in the clothes. So you got to like get fitted. Then you got to walk through with the clothes. Then you got to come back. Then you got photos. Then it's showing you where each photo point. So it's like the production side of it is stressful. But once you do it, when you're done, it's like,
oh, okay.
I did that. It's like one of those.
I fuck with that.
It's like 8 hours, but you're on the runway for like 3 minutes. So it's like them 8 hours. Yeah,
or does it feel like?
I mean, it depends on the production. I feel like for Fashion Week, if you got more than one show, the days are flying.
Okay.
Because you're going from one show. As soon as you walk the runway, you're changing out, going to the next one.
Oh shit.
I've only double booked like my first year because I was like, let me get everywhere.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then as you like go through it, you start to realize like you want to just work with
specific people.
Yeah, like
people I don't want to say people you fuck with, but people
you can like climb off of. It sounds crazy, but it's like a dog-eat-dog world. So it's like to continue to keep yourself at a low level, it's like you're gonna stay in that level. You know what I mean? So if people are climbing, you climb with them. If you know what I mean. So I feel like
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I guess like I want to hear this. This is really cool. I've only seen it from the outside looking in and not behind the curtain. Just take us through one of your like a typical day at New York Fashion Week. Like wake up to and like even like when I say end, I mean like
the nitty gritty
bed. Like
so like you wake up, you already got the show in your mind. You look at your phone, you try to figure out where it's at. You put it in GPS. You brush your teeth. You get groomed. You groom yourself. You get your clothes out. Hit the road. For some people that don't hit the road, you take the train. You go to your location. Call times are like 8, 9, 10, depending.
Yeah.
You get to call time, hair and makeup right away. So you go to hair and makeup. For men, it's the men. The men grooming. If you need a shape up, they'll shape you up. You get ready, you get set. Then you're waiting for everybody else to get hair and makeup. So then you go back to set where all the clothes is. You're sitting there, you're talking, you're mingling with other models. Like, then you get the wardrobe. But sometimes before you get the wardrobe, you got to walk through it. So they're showing you what the runway looks like where everybody's seated, where the media is, like where the main camera is. Like they'll show you because the main camera is the camera you're supposed to look at. Mind you, there's 20 other cameras like surrounding that camera, and then there's people sitting like on the sides of you. So your focus is to stay forward. They go through the speech. They tell you like the clothes, things like that.
Let me just ask you a question real quick. When you're walking that runway and there's all those cameras, do you get distracted or
no? Because in your head, like as a model, like as someone who's trying to grow, like what camera matters. In your head, all them cameras matter, not to take away from, but that one right there is that shot.
See, I lose focus really fucking quick.
At the beginning, I used to because I like people on the side of you, cameras, you hear the music, you hear people chanting. It's like you want to just.
Also, I'm paranoid. So I need to know who's in my surroundings.
Yeah, it's like. But then
at work, bro.
After a while, you zone it out. You just kind of like.
Okay, that's pretty
cool. You focus it out.
Actually.
You get there. You get 3 to 5 seconds to pose. It's like no jail poses.
That's fire. Like I didn't know all of that shit.
Yeah,
So
like
it's
the
like the
in-depth,
fact you have to get that like locked in, like basically like broad mode is like
you gotta like locked in.
That's great because
And then
if you
it's like-
fuck up, niggas know.
Yeah, your shot is fucked up. So it's like,
yeah, you don't want to be like,
nah, you don't want to. Yeah. With a Getty image, like if it's a Getty image or a BFA or like a
man,
one of those images,
fucking fire. Okay,
then
yeah, my bad.
So you walk the runway, you come back, you get your shot, you go in the back, wait for your friends to finish. Like y'all talk, we just did that. Y'all chill, wait.
Okay.
So it concludes, then you do the final walk. Like everybody comes out, you know, they do the clap.
Yeah.
You fall in line, you're done. Production's over. You either leave. Some productions have after parties like Runway 7, Sony Hall. Like they'll send you as a model to the after party. You go to the after party, mingle. Some of them are cool, but like again, as everybody's in the industry or like once you feel like you're in that mindset, I feel like it becomes like an industry party. So it's like everybody kind of like, you know, they sit with their cliques. It's like, oh, well, what did you like? You know what I mean? Like everybody gets like stuck in their head.
Cause that really fucking sucks.
Because it's like
why can't y'all all be friends?
At the event, we're all cordial. Like we're all doing the same thing. But it's like once we're outside the event, everybody gets dressed up in their personal clothes. Everybody gets personal. Where it's like, don't sit with us.
I get it. It's
not saying like it's happened, but you just see it. Like it's more so like me. I go to the party.
Yeah, like if I saw you prior to this, and I'm a shy person, but if I saw you long enough and we had like a decent conversation, if I see you again, I'm talking to you.
That's it.
I'm
like
like, what's up? Nigga?
I feel like I'm just real social. So for me, it's like when I see people like stand, it's like, bro.
Yeah, I'm not about to
feed into this. Like,
you know what it is? I think it's a comfort zone thing. It's like, okay, like I had to talk to you.
Facts, but now it's like I don't have to.
Yeah. It's like work. It's like being in the office is like, I don't. Well, actually, no, it's different because I don't have to talk to anybody at my job.
And the crazy thing is, that's how I'm starting to treat it now. And people are like, don't do that. I'm like, nah, I just feel like,
fuck it.
What are we talking for?
I mean, nah. I get it, nigga. What are we talking for?
It's like what?
I be feeling like that a lot now. Like the podcast is getting some like I don't want to overhype it, but some notoriety.
No, it's definitely.
And it's like some people just
want to talk.
What are we talking for?
It's like I don't even understand. Like my thing is like if we're gonna approach somebody, podcast, model, photographer.
Yeah.
Where's the product? Like if for a podcast, it's like, yo, let me be on your podcast. Cool. What do you do?
Exactly. Like there has to be something because like
some type of dialogue.
Yeah, keep it a buck, bro. Like and like me and my co-host, we go back and forth about this. We have two different approaches to this shit. But I'm like, yo, listen, I don't want to talk to everybody. Like I don't mind having a guest. But what I've noticed is if you have nothing going on, there's nothing to fucking talk about.
I mean, you could be funny. That's great.
Funny's
but
cool.
Be like funny, or like you know, have something like where you're driving towards
something. Like if you're a comedian, like
Chris
is a comedian.
We're all funny.
Yeah, exactly.
But exactly, he's a comedian. Funny. You see what I'm saying? Like he does this. Like this is what he like. It's his passion.
Like, there's some niggas like your everyday life. Like let me give the best example. I've learned this from experience. Like some niggas, your everyday life is your job.
Yeah.
You have nothing. Let me rephrase that. You have no desire to be a part of this content game where you are the face of something and whatever you fucking say, you are attached to that shit. So one, you're overly concerned about your job. We live in an at-will state. You can just get fired because it's a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
While it's more laissez-faire now, it's still like, yo, what you say doesn't matter. Two, honestly, you really just want to come on here. Like I've noticed this the most. People that don't do anything,
got the most to say, bro.
Not even the most to say. They really don't actually. They always want to talk about the default thing. It's sex and really just not liking women, complaining about women, and it's vice versa for women as well. Because I'm gonna shit on y'all too. It's sex and niggas ain't shit, and that's really all it is. And it's like, bro, there's only so many times I can have this conversation where I can give you a different perspective on this. Like,
facts.
I've had this conversation a couple times. So it's like, bro, like, and yo, when can I get on your podcast? I know what you want to talk about already. Sex. And you not fucking like that. Like, unless you got like a story like what Loco said about the fucking subway, I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Like that was fucking crazy.
That was wild.
I actually went and bought Fabric's sanitizing spray after that. Like to sanitize shit. Cause I was like, nah, bro.
Stop
like
not touching this subway.
Bro, that took me for a loop. Like
that's wild.
That shit was crazy, bro. I had to disinfect. Like now when I get home from the subway, I got disinfected again.
It's like, yo, I'm not even about to.
That shit was crazy, bro. Like, and I sleep on a couch sometimes, so it's like no homo. Like not even no homo. It's just like I'm sleeping on a nigga's nut. Like at this point, like
it's like damn.
Like nah. That was crazy. Or it's a woman's squirt juice. No.
Squirt juice.
But yeah, like a lot of people just don't have shit to talk about.
Nah.
I don't know. Oh, I know how we got there because of the fucking clicks and shit. But yeah, I don't care for it. I don't care for it to benefit me. Like, I genuinely don't give a fuck if you don't post this stuff. Like, and that's not to say it in a rude way. It's just like, I wanted you to be here because I looked through your stuff and I was like, this is something cool to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't post it, it's like, okay, like I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not about to whoop your ass, nigga. Like, that's
like,
crazy. Like, I just feel like, all right, I could have fun having this conversation. Let's set this shit up. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it took a while. Like, sometimes it is hard to balance between work and then.
Well, yeah, it's different schedules. It's like
like some days I'm working till 11 p.m. for work, so it's like if I'm tired, like I just be like, yo, like
it's like it's clips. Listen, I'll
but
hit you next week. Like,
we had to do it, and I wanted to do this shit, but it's like if I wasn't interested, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm not. But you know, like you have something where it's like, oh, I don't know model niggas. Let's talk to a model nigga. Like, let's see what's going on in his life, in his world, and then we could share that shit to people on the internet. And if they fuck with it, they fuck with it. If they don't, they don't.
They're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, like it's cool. Let's wrap this up with this last topic, and then we'll go on about our day. It's getting dark, and I was sports betting.
Car's parked in the corner.
Oh, you drove?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Look, this is a good neighborhood. This is a good
neighborhood.
Straight. We
shit
on my hood, nigga.
I see the little sign up there.
I think I parked in the corner. This shit gonna be gone. Listen, we good in bed style. Like,
nah, it's nice. It's nice.
All right, so real quick,
you got the brownstones. You know it's nice.
Yeah, we
get the brownstones. It's like, all right.
And black people will be living here too, so it's lit. It's not. I mean, white people are doing their thing, but we still got the niggas out here owning buildings and shit. I don't really make this like a long topic. I just think it's funny. Desiigner does not have broads in Atlanta because he decided to jerk off on a plane. I don't know what possessed this man to jerk off on a plane. But remember when Nicki was like, yo, shout out to Desiigner? Because
special ed, bro.
Yeah, now I think you are in special ed. Because why would you do that? He did it in Coach.
Coach, not even first class. Yeah. Crazy. So that's like just general population, basically.
Yeah, Gen Pop.
Yeah, like he was
Gen Pop jerking off
straight out there. That's
nasty,
crazy.
Bro. And you know them seats is narrow too, so you really just in there tugging your shit.
And then you got a name to yourself, so it's like Desiigner was jerking off, not like this guy in the back.
Yeah,
it's like Desiigner, like bro, that's
Desiigner.
That's tied to your
name. Who are you jerking off to? Then they said the flight attendant.
That's wild.
I think
because she only walks past, so it's like,
oh, his memory game is crazy.
Ooh, he's in special ed, bro. That's that. That's different.
We making jokes, but that's kind of fire. Like to have the photographic memory, and then the creativity to
envision, like
because you gotta envision something.
She probably only said, "Do you want
Coke?"
So
nuts, chips. Water, chips,
like water, Coke.
How are you doing? Something. He didn't have much interaction.
Not much dialogue. So once that plane hit the air, she was gone.
Hey, Desiigner, you know what? I was gonna make some jokes about you and call you a sick nigga. Bro. You a sick nigga, but you a creative sick nigga. Like, we gonna get you a helmet when you get on planes, but like
he did that.
You did that.
He banned for real.
Oh, TSA is on his ass. You can't, right?
You saw Soul Plane?
Question, huh?
A blue. You saw Soul Plane? Yeah. He one of them.
Yeah. It's all right, man. Yeah, he's. No, yeah. I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, TSA is not gonna let that.
Nah, they probably got like, what was he on? Spirit? Delta?
That's fucked up. We're gonna say he was on United at the bare minimum.
I don't know.
He had been like on something like just casual, right?
Panda hasn't been Panda.
He wasn't a private.
She's spying on us, bro.
Oh, Siri?
Yeah, she
ops. But yeah, man. Yeah, he's done. I don't know how TSA works, but something like that gives you like, it should give you like a universal ban.
The only thing he got to do now is Dance with the Stars. If you're trying to come back,
you jerked off on a plane.
Nah, word.
I don't think dance because you might jerk off with the stars.
Yeah, that's different. Like, that's different.
What if this is like his way of launching his OnlyFans?
If he ain't already have one,
I'm not gonna look for it. But
chill.
Like, you just gonna hear him making mad noise. Like nah, panda.
That's different, bro.
Imagine that's how he climbed. I'm wilding.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting too deep in the weeds. Doesn't matter. We're at an hour anyway.
I'm lost.
See, I told you. Listen, an hour come by fast. Like
that shit is crazy.
It happens. But is there any last words you would like to give to the people, man? A special message I don't know if you want to disrespect something now. Fuck you. Like, you got any
mind your
beef with some
business.
ops? Let them know now. Like,
chill.
mhm.
It's not beef unless it's two-sided, right?
Nah, I can have a one-sided issue, and I'll
Right.
make it an issue.
Well, I think they got an issue.
I'll make an issue if I want to. Like.
Facts. But, listen,
But yeah,
just
final
mind your
message for the
business,
people.
live your life. And yeah, man.
And eat a dick, you bum ass nigga.
Facts.
Fuck out of here. Nah,
Everything you
stop.
see ain't what it is.
Yeah, and stop taking pictures with an angle.
Unless it's on my Instagram. Then that's real shit.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm way play.
All right, guys. As always, like, share, subscribe.